Hi, I'm James from J Cycle Shack and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have some very exciting news. Scott have just put a motor in a Spark. Yeah, you heard me correctly. They have put a motor in a Spark. It's called the Lumen. It's a brand new platform for Scott. So, the new Lumen. It is based around a Spark. It's got 130 mil of travel. It's a trail orientated bike, suitable for most trails in the UK, alpine riding. You know, a really good all-rounder. You know, we're seeing more and more 130 mil travel slacker bikes. You know, they're becoming more and more popular. This is one of those. So. 130 mils of travel. You've got the lightweight TQ motor in there, which is almost silent, offering 50 newton meters of torque, which is, you know, more than ample. Riding that motor is it really gives you that kind of boost. It's not quite. It's over half of a full powered e-bike. So what using that motor and that battery system, the TQ system, has allowed Scott to do is pretty much integrate the two platforms, if you like, electric and Spark, into one. If you look at the top tube of the bike, it's really neat. You know, the head unit is really neat. It's not bulky on the handlebars or anything. It's integrated into that top tube. Down near the bottom bracket, it looks almost identical to a Spark trail bike. So really exciting. What that will do is, obviously aesthetically it looks fantastic. You know, you're very difficult to decipher between the two. It also allows them to not affect the geometry at all. So you're looking at geometry exactly the same as a Spark, and it will ride very similar. Also, coming down to the weight, you're talking just over 15 kilograms, 15.5 kilograms for the top model. For an electric bike, is insane. That is super lightweight, considering, you know, you've got a big battery in there and the motor, head unit, all the extra bits. So, top of the range model, 15.5 kilograms is absolutely crazy. Scott have always kind of focused and gone down the performance and weight element of bicycles, and they've included that. You know, they've really looked at the weight of this bike. It will be a fantastic bike to ride, I'm sure. We've seen a few snippets and models, and they look great, so can't wait to get our hands on one. You've also got a few other features which you're not going to find in other e-bikes. 2 bottle cage mounts, so you can run 2 bottle cages on there, big days out. You know, that is really quite handy. The down tube bottle cage mount also allows for a extending battery, so a range extending battery, and that will give you up to around 60 kilometers of riding time on a charge with the extender and the original battery. So what kind of rider will the Lumen suit? We're looking at, you know, a 130 mil travel trail bike, electric trail bike. I think, you know, that kind of rider who is into cross-country riding, wants to go on bigger days, longer days, you know, and just kind of see more things, get more mileage in is perfect. You know, even for your super fit guys, you know, on a rest day, but if you just still want to go riding, it's perfect. And, you know, obviously the Scott fans are going to, you know, we're sure are going to love this, but as an all-around, if you're looking at lightweight e-bikes, this has to be one to consider. You know, one of the lightest on the market, if not the lightest on the market, using the new TQ motor, with great geometry and a good all-round travel. I think is a fantastic bike and fantastic package. You know, we're looking at these being available into next year. We're unsure a little bit at the moment. The best way to go around this, we think, is if you drop us a mail, register your interest, in the bike, and we will get back to you as soon as we know some more details. That's going to be, you know, the kind of lay of the land at the moment and where we think that the best way to go around this. We're not taking orders yet, but register your interest and we'll get back to you. We can get back to you with more information. We can get back to you. If you need more information, we'll do that also. Specs and models will be available shortly also. But to summarise, fantastic new exciting bit of innovation from Scott. Totally integrated, lightweight electric bike that is in that category, surely a market leader.